Have you ever felt like life is spinning out of control? Like everything you had planned, everything you thought was certain, suddenly changes. Maybe you're facing a loss, a setback, or an unexpected turn that leaves you wondering, God, where are you in all of this? We've all been there. Moments when life feels uncertain, when the path ahead seems foggy, and the future feels unpredictable. But here's the truth, just because we don't see the way forward doesn't mean God doesn't have a plan. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." Think about that for a second. God is not confused about your life. Even when you're in the middle of uncertainty, He knows the plan. And it's not just any plan, it's a plan to give you hope and a future. But here's the catch. We have to trust that plan, even when it doesn't make sense. You see, we love control. We love knowing what's next. But what happens when God asks us to trust Him in the unknown? What happens when our well-laid plans are disrupted? That's where faith comes in. Faith isn't needed when we have all the answers. Faith is what carries us through when we don't. Look at the story of Joseph. God gave Joseph a dream, a glimpse of His plan. But before that dream became a reality, Joseph faced betrayal, slavery, false accusations, and imprisonment. Imagine what Joseph must have thought. God, how is this part of the plan? But here's the thing. Every twist, every turn was bringing Joseph closer to the fulfillment of the dream God had placed in his heart. You may not understand why you're going through what you're going through. It may feel like your life is off course, like you're in a season of waiting, confusion, or even pain. But I want to encourage you today. God is still working, even in the silence, even in the uncertainty. We often see uncertainty as the enemy, but what if uncertainty is actually an invitation to lean into God's promises like never before? An invitation to stop relying on our strength, our plans, and our timing, and to trust in God's perfect wisdom. Proverbs 3 verse 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." That's the key right there. Lean not on your own understanding. Our understanding is limited. We see the moment. God sees the entire picture. We see the obstacle. God sees the breakthrough on the other side. So when life feels uncertain, instead of fighting for control, let's choose to trust. Trust that God is for us, not against us. Trust that His timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Trust that the things we don't understand today will make sense in the light of eternity. Maybe right now you feel like you're in the middle of a storm, unsure of how it's going to end. I want to remind you of something powerful. God is with you in the storm. He's not just waiting on the other side. He's walking through it with you. And if He is with you, you have nothing to fear. Because when God is in control, even the storm has a purpose. Today, I encourage you to take a deep breath and surrender. Surrender the need to know every detail, every answer. Surrender the fears of the unknown, and instead, anchor your heart in this truth. God has a plan for you, and that plan is good. When you can't see the way, trust the one who made the way. When you don't understand the process, trust the one who created you with a purpose. And when life feels uncertain, trust that God's plan is still unfolding, even now, even in this moment. God's plan is bigger, better, and more beautiful than anything we could ever imagine. And as we trust Him, we will see His hand guide us through every twist and turn, leading us into the future filled with hope and promise that He has prepared. So, whatever you're facing today, choose trust, choose faith, and watch how God turns your uncertainty into a story of grace, strength, and victory. The best is yet to come. Trust in His plan. As we close, I hope this message has encouraged you to trust in God's plan, even when life feels uncertain. Remember, God is always working behind the scenes, guiding you toward His purpose for your life. Whatever you're facing, choose to trust Him in the unknown, and He will lead you through it. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Conquer Faith. Let's keep conquering doubt, fear, and uncertainty with faith, one step at a time. Thank you for watching, and always remember, God's plan is greater than our understanding. Trust it, and you will overcome. Stay strong, and we will see you on the next Conquer Faith.